position of Santa has mostly been a white man's game.
Exactly, it's fucking crazy. Things have gotta change. Bitch. Fucking kids. Holocaust.
Santa and the board are all male and all white.
NANI?! 多少の損害で絶対はならない。
These guys strike me as Jewish actors.
Actually called Hezbollah on Tel Aviv TV.
You-know-who media machine. The you-know-who-ish media machine.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Alright, what is up, my artists? Let's get this shit over with. Merry Christmas. Fucking Santa Inc. This show is bad. I know it's bad for a fact. So, yeah, I'm already not looking forward to this. I just wanted to cover it, because I know it's terrible, and eventually I'll have to cover it because it's something Seth Rogen related. So, yeah, that's the reason I'm covering it, but I hope you guys have had a great Christmas so far, and how I don't know how this would make it any better, but you know, here's me fucking reviewing Santa Inc. Let's fucking review it, and right now, let's get to episode 1. Oh my god. First episode. This is called Where the Hell is Brent? Just fuck my life, bro. This show, it's so goddamn woke. Like, it's so bad. My brain already is mush, and I have 7 episodes left. So that's not a good sign by any fucking means. God, bro. The episode was about fucking Santa's successor, Brent, not being a successor no more, and the main character, Candy Smalls, because I don't even fucking know why that's a name, fucking sits there, and she wants to be the first female successor to Santa and shit, and there's a lot of fucking woke humor, there's a lot of fucking a lot of motherfucks and motherfucker, and there's one point in the episode where Candy and her friends are just, the joke is that they just call themselves bitches after every fucking sentence, and that's the joke. It's
Now listen to me, bitch. Make your case, bitch. We'll go there, bitch.
You gotta get intimate with that jolly bitch, bitch.
Okay, I know you're right, but do you really have to call me bitch every time you say something?
Yes, bitch, because it's empowering to call you bitch, bitch. A man wouldn't mind being called a bitch.
She's right.
Who asked you, bitch? You're on his bitch list, bitch.
Okay, fuck it. Wish me luck, bitches.
Candy, bitch.
Shut up! Oh my god, I don't care!
like, this show is so abysmal. Like, I don't know why Seth Rogen thought this is good. Yeah, Seth Rogen plays Santa, by the way. So that's just great. That fat fuck plays Santa. But, and the style is like fucking, it's like it's stop motion, but it's digital, like, stop motion. So it's not real stop motion. It just looks like stop motion because it's digital, and that pisses me off as well. So that's just great. But the show is already fucking bad. So let's just get to episode number fucking 2. By the way, I've had to watch, just so you know, I forgot to mention this in the intro. This show was so bad that it was exclusive to HBO Max. And then it got fucking, when HBO Max rebranded to Max, it got rebranded to Max, and fucking, it took this show off, and Tubi bought the rights. So I'm watching this on fucking Tubi, of all fucking places. So I have ads while I'm watching this, so that's just even better. But yeah, let's fucking get to episode 2. Alright, Santa Inc. episode 2. Fucking, it's called Face of Meth. I'm already tired. I'm already just fucking done, bro, with the show. Fucking done. This episode was about Candy getting offered the successor job or whatever, and she has to do this speech and shit, but she also has to, like, train this new intern, and then they find out that the chocolate bars that the reindeers are eating is meth, because, you know, ho, it's an adult show. So besides the fact that they're cursing in like every fucking sentence, you know, we might as well add in meth, because this is, I guess this is just Breaking Bad. I don't fucking know. But fucking, basically, they find out that shit is meth, and all the reindeers are in rehab and all this shit. And then she gets back to do the speech, and she blows it in Santa's eyes and everything, or what the fuck ever. This fucking show is draining the Christmas out of me. The Christmas spirit out of me, man. This is so bad. Like, I don't understand what Seth Rogen thought when he was doing this. Like, why? Why would you make this? It's so bad. That being said, though, I got 6 more episodes, thank God. It's only 6 more. And, let's get to episode 3. Let's get it. Alright, fucking episode 3 of Santa Inc. This shit is terrible. Episode was called Spring Awakening. It's about Candy going to sit there and fucking try to apply for to be the head of Easter, because Easter's fucked now, I guess, for some reason. I don't give much goddamn, like, backstory on these episodes. It's fucking stupid. And then it's like some fucking Resident Evil shit, and then fucking Candy realizes that she wants to still go for the head of Christmas and be Santa and shit, and be the successor and all that bullshit. This fucking episode was really fucking bad. The jokes were terrible, like usual. I'm tired of using Tubi because I keep getting ads, and so it's not even fucking good ads either. It's like the bottom of the barrel ads, like fucking eugenics and degree, and it's so fucking awful, bro. It's so bad. And I am already sick of it, but we're about to be halfway there with episode 4, so let's just get on to it, because I don't want to fucking waste any more time getting onto this bullshit, dude. I'm so sick of this show already. But on that note, let's get to episode 4. Halfway there, fucking episode number 4 of Santa Inc. Still terrible, still fucking dog shit. So yeah, I found out through the credits that apparently Seth Green is also an executive producer on this, so you know, maybe that's why Robot Chicken got canceled, you fucking asshat. But you know. Oh, this episode is called The South Pole, and it was about Candy going on this business trip with Santa and trying to be one of the boys. That's legit it. And it sucked so much dick. Like, it's terrible. On that note, I'm not really gonna go into fucking details on this review, because I don't give a shit. I don't. I truly don't. On that note, let's get to fucking episode number 5.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Controversy Corner. Yes, we're bringing it back, because Austin asked me to do this. So this has to do with, obviously, Mr. Seth Rogen. That's why I played his laugh. Austin wanted me to talk about this during this Santa Inc. review. So, apparently, Seth Rogen had a meltdown or something, is what Austin said. And apparently, people did not like this show. And Seth Rogen was angry that people did not like the show. Austin sent me a couple articles here to read. This first one comes from NME.com. Says Seth Rogen's claims white supremacists are review bombing Santa Inc. The filmmaker said his new HBO Max series really pissed off tens of thousands of white supremacists. By the way, Seth Rogen, like, he looks so ugly now. Fucking the show. Okay, this is saying when so it came out December 2nd, and thus has been majorly panned by audiences on IMDb. 90.6% of 5,236 viewers rated Santa Inc. 1 star. It holds an aggregated score of 1.1 out of 10, making it the lowest rated TV series in the site's history. Oh my god. Over on Rotten Tomatoes, just 3% of the viewers that rated Santa Inc. gave it a favorable score. The site doesn't offer a tomato meter from professional critics at the time of writing, as there currently aren't enough to meet the criteria for one. That said, journalists haven't been entirely kind to Rogen's claymated comedy about a female elf and her ambitious plan to become the next Santa. Jesus Christ, Seth Rogen. How do you even come up with that idea? Variety, for example, described it as a televised lump of coal and said its overzealous reliance on adult humor left it feeling dour and heavy. The Hollywood Reporter gave Rogen a co-props for the show's timely commentary on capitalism, but said its jokes were repetitive and self-satisfied. Sorry about that. Hitting out the swathe of negative scores, Rogen tweeted on Friday, December 3rd, that Santa Inc. had really pissed off tens of thousands of white supremacists. The filmmaker and voice of Santa Claus in the show predicted that replies to his tweet would validate the sentiment shared. Of the first 50 replies, only 2 seemed to agree with him. So Seth Rogen's tweet reads, we really pissed off 10,000s of white supremacists with our new show #Santa Inc., which is now available on HBO Max. Please read the responses to this tweet for confirmation. Santa Inc. had also drawn controversy prior to its release. This is, okay, something I didn't know about. With its trailers being targeted by alleged far-right hate groups, spreading anti-Semitic comments. A majority of the show's producer and cast are Jewish. As reported by the Daily Dot, several of those comments were posted by verified accounts with over 100,000 followers. Earlier this week, Rogen admitted he was extremely high when he sat in the front row of Adele's recent U.S. television special, telling Jimmy Fallon, why has Jimmy Fallon got to be involved, man, that he and his wife had smoked a ton of weed before the show. Back in September, Emmy producers Ian Stewart and Reginald Hudlin took aim at Rogen for the comments he made about the ceremony's unsafe COVID-19 protocols. Rogen had criticized the size of the room and the safety measures in place, saying at one point in his monologue, "We're in a hermetically sealed tent right now. I would not have come to this." Sorry, a fucking ad popped up. "I would not have come to this. Why is there a roof?" And that is apparently the end of that article, because the rest is just all advertisements. Oh my god, it's endless advertisements on this site, Austin. Why did you send me this? So, Austin sends me this second article here, if it would even load. This is from TV Overmind. This was posted back in June, apparently. The issues with Seth Rogen's Santa Inc. Ew, that's what it looks like. I'm seeing the picture in this article. That looks atrocious. Controversy instantly struck the moment the trailer for Santa Inc. was released. Oddly, the film hasn't received many critical reviews, however. Over 1,000 plus audience members on Rotten Tomatoes have bombarded the site by giving the 8-part miniseries bad reviews. This has resulted in an extremely low 4% score from the audience. So why is Santa Inc. being trashed so harshly? It's because of the film's clear feminist political message. There's no subtlety behind it either, where it's clear that the animated series is depicting white men as evil for holding on to the Santa position. A quick note, the reason why Santa is white comes from the Dutch legend of Sinterklaas, The legend is based on Saint Nicholas, an early Christian saint who gave gifts to people. The figure is a white man with a giant beard, hence the origins of the fictional character. However, that's not the reason people are up in arms about this series. It's Hollywood trying to be woke once again. Look, I'm a filmmaker. I haven't done anything. This is the person writing this article, by the way. I haven't done anything even close to big. However, I do understand the inner workings of the film business. I've been on film sets and talked to plenty of executives and producers. I say this because I know that the place had certain views on minorities and women. Is that due to white men? Yes. There are plenty of examples of filmmakers being held back because of their race, sex, or sexual orientation. One of the most famous actresses on the planet, Lucy Liu, has discussed the issues she's dealt with. Okay, I don't care about any of this. Why is Santa Inc. bad? That's what I care about. I bring all this up to showcase that the history of Tinseltown isn't a pretty one. Granted, it is public knowledge by now, but it's important to reaffirm it. One of the issues of Santa Inc. and so many other shows and films is that there seems to be this agenda against white men. This person says they're a black guy, so they can't speak about the experience of white men. Yes, these types of men have held back generations of filmmakers, but Santa Inc. makes it seem that all white men are just evil. That's definitely not the case. Is there a story to be told about why powerful Hollywood executives have held back so many minorities? Yes. The issue is never shown on both sides. We never get the perspective from these powerful men on why they act the way they are. This is the same thing with Santa Inc. The series calls Santa a white man's game without acknowledging the history of Saint Nicholas or even addressing the issues surrounding racism or sexism. I don't get this notion of shaming or tearing down excuse me, an entire race because of Hollywood's shameful past, or hell, even slavery and many other of America's dark subjects that have plagued a certain group or generation. Fucking Jesus Christ, this is a long ass article. I get the anger and frustration, but not all white people are bad. Not every white guy has white privilege. Or for the ones that do, they may not even know it. It's a major turnoff to give a one-sided view on topics like these, especially since it's supposed to be a Christmas film. There's no joy in Santa Inc. because it beats you to death with its political themes. The crass and vulgar humor feel forced. Most importantly, the film tries to be timely and edgy so hard that it fails at being a Christmas movie, which is odd because it's clearly a Christmas-themed film, but the social commentary takes away the magic that usually comes with the holiday. Not every Christmas movie needs to be the same, and I'm not saying that films need to stop addressing these themes. It would just be nice to explore that type of subject other than saying that white men are evil because they're white. It's the same thing with feminist films that paint the picture that all men are misogynistic assholes. The abundance of political films and shows are really taking the escapism out of what movies and television were supposed to be. Every film or show has some type of message or theme. That's perfectly fine, but when your themes or message is the driving force instead of a compelling and cohesive narrative, you get things like Santa Inc. Christmas. So, yeah, those are the articles. Just to add my thoughts real quick. That person is absolutely right. Everything they said is absolutely correct. And it seems Santa Inc. is not the first thing to do this. Another example of a show that did something like this that pissed me off was the Velma show that was also on HBO Max, funny enough. HBO Max, you're really not making yourself look good here. But yeah, the Velma show on HBO Max, which was a fucking atrocity of a show. Basically, for whatever reason, they decided to make it political. Sorry, fucking hair in my mouth. They decided to make it political and social commentary and inclusive and all this fucking bullshit that has no reason even being in something Scooby-Doo related. Like, Scooby-Doo is fucking 4 teenagers and their dog driving around in the mystery machine, solving mysteries. That is what the show is. It has nothing to fucking do with what race a character is, or what sexuality a character is, or any of that shit. But Velma focuses on that shit, and it's bullshit. They change all the characters' races to all these ethnicities for no fucking reason, when the characters have been fucking white ever since the 1960s when the show came out. Why change it after fucking goddamn, like, what, almost fucking 70 years now? 60 years now? Like, fucking hell, man. Like, and it's not that I'm saying that characters can't be other ethnicities, but why change characters that are so well known for so many years and just completely change them? And that's not even the worst of it. Apparently, I seen that they're gonna be changing Scooby-Doo into a black woman and calling her Scooby, and she's gonna have a relationship with Shaggy. Like, what in the fuck is that? The whole selling point of your show is Scooby-Doo. That's the fucking license that it's based off of, you fucking idiots. Like, how hard is it to make something Scooby-Doo? It can't be that hard, because they've been milking the fucking thing for over fucking 60 years. So it's obviously not hard to make a Scooby-Doo property, or not property, Scooby-Doo movie or Scooby-Doo show or whatever. There's so many Scooby-Doo shows and movies out there that my fucking head spins around every time I try to see what all there is. Because I'm a huge Scooby-Doo fan. I have somewhat of a collection of Scooby-Doo media that I grew up with. And to fucking sit there and try to figure out all these shows and movies, it fucking, my head's spinning around. And then I gotta sit here and see this Velma bullshit. And nobody else fucking liked it either. It was fucking, at the time, one of HBO's lowest fucking rated shows. And now, apparently, Santa Inc. has taken the cake for that. HBO Max, or sorry, Max, as they're calling themselves now. What the fuck are you doing? Like, stop doing this bullshit and just make good shows. Make good entertainment. You don't need all this bullshit. You don't need Seth fucking Rogen. He's not funny. The only reason people even care about him is because his laugh is just ridiculous. Like, he's kind of a shitty person. And, I'm sure Austin has told you in the reviews of this episode that it's not funny and it's terrible. And, like, I just don't understand why shows like this have to be made. Like, the person writing that article is right. Like, it takes away from the escapism, because everybody just gets so focused on those things, and they make those things so prominent that you can't actually, get into what the show was originally intended to be. But, then again, Velma, I don't think that show was ever intended to be anything but what it was. It was never intended to be a good show. I don't care what the fuck you say. That show is trash. It is one of the worst goddamn things I've ever seen. And if you like that show, go fuck yourself. Because that show is a disgrace to the Scooby-Doo fucking property in general. And fucking, it's an embarrassment to the franchise. And yeah, that's really all I gotta say about that. And I hate the fact that it's not even with just shows, like films like Halloween is another example of this fucking bullshit that they force in with this social commentary. I remember Jamie Lee Curtis just sat there and was talking about, social commentary. We want the message of Halloween to be social commentary and trauma and all this shit. It's not supposed to be about that. It's a fucking guy that goes around on Halloween and fucking kills people. That's why people love those fucking movies. That's the part of the escapism, just to see the fucking wacky kills and the fucking wacky stuff that Michael Myers gets up to, and just that kind of shit. It's a movie for people to be scared during Halloween. No one gives a fuck about social commentary, and that's why the fucking Blumhouse Halloween trilogy is so fucking bad. Because that's what they focused on. Instead of focusing on actually making the movies fucking good, they fucking focused on all this social commentary bullshit, and it was trash. It was so trash. Everybody fucking hated it. Like, stop doing this shit. You don't need to put this bullshit in media. There's no reason for it. I don't understand what is so hard about making a show and just having it be a good show and just saying, hey, this character is gay or something like that, or hey, this character, or like, you don't even have to point it out. Just have the characters be who they are. Don't change well-known characters. Don't change, like, if it's based off a well-known property, obviously, don't change anyone. Like, same example, how they're trying to change Santa Claus to be a woman. Santa Claus isn't supposed to be a woman, you fucking dumbasses. That's what, why change that? There's no reason to. It's like, and I get in some of the stuff they want to be like, oh, so young women can be inspired to do things. That's all well and good. No young woman is going to be Santa Claus. He's not fucking real. No young woman or black woman or whatever have you is going to go out there and be Scooby-Doo. That's not, it's not real. Like, I don't understand this shit, bro. I really don't. It's really frustrating. Like, what is so hard about just having characters of different sexuality or different races in these shows and not having to sit there and acknowledge it and force it down people's throats? That's why people don't like it. If you would just have that in there, like, for example, in Velma, if you would have made the show about Velma's love of horror movies and horror novels and just horror in general, and the Mystery Inc. gang like goes on these mysteries based on stuff that happens in Velma's horror novels or something like that, that would have been a great fucking premise for a show. And you could have had characters of different ethnicities as just characters they meet, or a character that's gay or whatever the fuck you want, and they're just there. It doesn't have to be front and center like, hey guys, look at this, we're fucking like, I don't understand it. Shows would be so much better if they just did things naturally and just, like, didn't have to fucking say all that bullshit and fucking shove it down people's throats. Then maybe the shows wouldn't be panned as hard as they are. Maybe people wouldn't hate that kind of stuff so much if it wasn't shoved down people's throats. But when people get stuff shoved down their throat, that's when they don't fucking like the shit. And that's what pisses me off, when they shove shit down people's throat, or when I gotta sit here and see a franchise that I've loved since I was a fucking little kid, a franchise that was one of the reasons I even got into horror, fucking Scooby-Doo, like, to see it just become that Velma show just made me so upset, because I watched that fucking cartoon show and movies and everything ever since I was a kid, and just to see it all just be fucking turn into an embarrassment just because they want to be inclusive. Like, why do you have to ruin good properties for that shit? Like, same thing with Black Christmas. Me and Austin did a live commentary on Black Christmas. It's the same thing. God damn, dude, that movie was so, like, oh, men are bad, all men are bad, all white men are bad, men are bad. Like, that, it was screaming that, dude. That movie is insufferable. It's so terrible. That movie sucks so much, dude. It's so bad, especially considering how, like, acclaimed the original Black Christmas is as, like, a cult classic Christmas horror film. And the fact that you got people out here like Dave McCrae, who's actually doing justice to the name of Black Christmas by doing the It's Me Billy 1 and 2, that's saying something about Black Christmas 2019. And all movies like that do that shit, don't make that the main message of the movie. No one cares for that to be the main message of the movie. The main message of the movie should just be, this movie is entertaining, or this movie is funny, or this movie is scary, or whatever. Who cares about a character's race? Who cares about their sexual orientation? I don't. Be whatever the fuck you want to be. I don't care. Just don't shove it down my throat. I could give a fuck less if you're a trans person or a gay person or whatever. Be whoever you are and whatever you want to be. I don't care. Like, live your life. Do what you want. Just don't fucking ruin all these fucking pieces of media by shoving it down people's throats. I'm not saying that I don't want this shit in it. I'm just saying, stop doing it in the ways that you are, because it makes people not like this shit. And so that's why so many things that try to get these messages across, they get critically panned, because people don't like stuff being forced down their throat. That's all I'm trying to say. But yeah, so that was somewhat of the controversy corner, I guess. Fucking Seth Rogen is a fucking piece of shit, and fucking yeah, that's pretty much that. This show is a piece of shit. I can already just tell, even though I haven't seen it, just by what Austin has said about it and stuff I've seen about it, it's a piece of shit. And yeah, so that was the return of the controversy corner. Don't know when I'll be doing this again, but hopefully next time it's a lot funnier and there's a lot more controversy, because like this is just ridiculous. Like the fact that it boils down to like Seth Rogen blaming white supremacists, and like Seth Rogen, shut the fuck up. You goddamn sat there and made Zack and Miri make a porno, so shut the fuck up, okay? Like, no one wanted to see you as Santa Claus. No one wants to see a story where a woman tries to become Santa Claus, but it's a white man's thing. Who the fuck comes up with that idea? It's the most fucking stupid idea I've ever heard. Like, of course, you dumbasses have to realize when you're coming up with that idea, like, oh, we're gonna make a Christmas film, but the message of the Christmas film is gonna be that even a woman could become Santa Claus, and that it's a white man's thing, but this woman's gonna change it. Like, of course people aren't gonna like that. In what world would people be like, yeah, that's gonna be a straight banger of a show right there? Like, it is mind-boggling. Just these fucking studios, and these film studios and these streaming services that make these shows, it is mind-boggling to me that they have to pander to fucking everybody and include all this shit and force all this shit. It is mind-boggling to me why they don't just sit there and make actual good shows that people care about and just have the characters be all that shit, and it's fine. Like, it's frustrating. But yeah, that was the controversy corner. I'm gonna play this out. Thank you for watching the controversy corner. Fuck Santa Inc. and Seth Rogen, and we're gonna get back to Austin for the rest of this shit.
Alright, Santa Inc. episode 5, Santa's birthday. This episode was about fucking Candy's friend getting pregnant, and then her having a baby shower on Santa's birthday, but Candy has to sit there and fucking plan his birthday, and so she's an evil, despicable shit when she plans his birthday and basically ruins almost all of her friendships, along with the fact that fucking Santa's fucking thigh implants. I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't tell you why he has thigh implants, but you know, his thigh implants burst, so he fucking needs surgery, so he goes to the fucking hospital and shit. And that was that pretty much. And then apparently Candy finds out that she's gonna be the successor from the fucking little snowman in the snow globe that we saw like episodes earlier. And it's terrible. It's fucking epic. And shit, it just keeps getting worse, bro. It just keeps getting worse. And we have 3 more episodes. I'm ready to be done. Like, truly, I'm ready to be fucking done with this bullshit. God. This show is pain. Like, it's actual pain. Next year I'm picking something better for fucking the Christmas review, because goddamn, this is terrible. This is fucking atrocious. Well, on that note, let's get to episode number 6 of Santa Inc. Alright, fucking season 1, episode 6 of Santa Inc. It's the only season. I don't know why I'm saying season 1. I don't know why I haven't said the entire video. What the fuck ever, man. The announcement. Basically, it was about the announcement of who is going to be Santa's successor. And basically, fucking, they introduced a character a long time ago named Devin. Fucking, he's like a fucking college intern and shit, and he's dating fucking the reindeer bitch. That's annoying as fuck. And basically, instead of Candy, he turned out to be the successor. We also get to find out who's selling Santa Claus's beard here, and it's Mrs. Claus. I was okay. I was like, okay. And I think Mrs. Claus is about to have an affair too. It's just, I don't care though. I just don't give a flying fuck. Truly. I have been watching this for a solid like 3 hours now, and it's been terrible. So I just don't give a flying fuck anymore. Oh, and yeah, Candy has like bad relationships with her family now and fucking her friends, which is a whole another thing, which I'm pretty sure we'll see in the next 2 episodes, which apparently the next 2 episodes is a 2-parter. So, you know, that's always fucking fantastic. But, you know, let's just fucking get to the last 2 episodes, because then I could fucking be done with this. And I could relax for the rest of the night. So, but on that note, let's get to it. Alright, fucking episode 7 of Santa Inc. I'm so dead anymore. Like, I'm ready for this to be over. Hey, fucking, this episode was called Cracks in the Peppermint Ceiling Part 1, because, you know, fuck me, bro. But it was about Candy, the aftermath of Candy stealing a sleigh and telling Santa to go fuck himself last episode. And basically she got fired, and now she's about to start a revolution, and she's trying to make amends with everybody. And she's made amends with everybody except for the fucking reindeer bitch. And it's a whole ass thing. This fucking show, like, is a disgrace to claymation, man. It really is. It's a fucking disaster, and it's a disgrace to Seth Green's career, and Seth Rogen shouldn't have fucking made this, and I don't want to fucking watch the next episode. I just want to be done. I just want to be fucking done. But there's one more episode. Thank the fucking Lord. After this, I'm done for the day. I'm just fucking Jesus Christ, dude. And fuck me sideways. Let's get to the last episode. Let's get it. Alright, fucking last episode. Thank fuck. I so fucking done, bro. Like, this show was so goddamn bad. Oh my god. So fucking bad, dude. It was so dog shit. Fuck you, Seth Rogen. Oh my god. Just fuck you. Like, this show was so fucking shit. The last episode was about fucking the revolution actually happening. It was called fucking Cracks in the Peppermint Ceiling Part 2. What the fuck ever. I don't give a shit. But basically, fucking, they just do the fucking revolution thing, and they do a whole ass walkout on Christmas Eve, and then fucking, basically, Candy owns Santa's ass, pretty much. That's basically the gist of it. It was so fucking bad, like, dude. They teased another season, but it didn't happen because it was dog shit. The show was complete and utter dog shit. Why Tubi even bought the rights to it, I don't know. Why it was even produced, I don't know. It was so goddamn bad. And I actually don't want to watch something this bad again. Like, it's not the worst thing I've ever reviewed. Not by a long shot, but oh my fucking god. It was so dreadful. Like, damn, dude. Like, damn. Oh, fucking hell. With that being said, though, I hope you guys have had a great Christmas, and hope you guys have a happy New Year, because this is the, technically, besides my list, it's the last full-on review of the year, so, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Have a Merry Christmas. Fuck you, Seth Rogen. Go die. And, peace.